A 400% increase in viewership and a 93% rise in ticket sales. These aren't just...
But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
They're also the reason some WNBA veterans are pushing back against Caitlin Clark. But Clark isn't staying quiet anymore. Her arrival in the WNBA is unprecedented. She's not just changing the game, she's revolutionizing it. The league is experiencing a massive surge in popularity, and it's all thanks to Clark's electrifying presence on the court. Not everyone is thrilled about this rookie sensation. Some WNBA veterans are feeling the heat, and they're openly criticizing her. This has created a tense atmosphere in the league, with Clark at the center of it all. Now, she's decided it's time to speak up. She's addressing the double standards and pushback head-on. What will this mean for the future of the WNBA? And how will Clark handle the pressure? Let's dive into the drama and find out. As Clark steps into the spotlight, she's not just facing tough defenders on the court. Some of the biggest names in women's basketball are targeting her off the court as well. Who are these WNBA stars pushing back against the rookie sensation? And what's driving their criticism? Let's start with Lynette Woodard, the former all-time leading scorer. When Clark broke her record, Woodard's reaction was far from celebratory. She said, "I am the hidden figure, but no longer. My record was hidden for 43 years. Woodard even claimed her record wasn't truly broken, stating, "I don't think my record has been broken because you can't duplicate it. Unless you play men's basketball with a two-point shot, you're not duplicating it." Then there's Sheryl Swoopes, another WNBA legend who criticized Clark's achievements. Swoopes argued that Clark had an unfair advantage due to extra playing time. She said, "If you're going to break a record, it has to be done in the same amount of time as the previous player." But here's the kicker. Swoopes got her facts wrong. Clark actually broke the record in fewer games than the previous record holder. Current players like Angel Reese, who has made waves herself, also expressed frustration over Clark's prominence. Reese said, "People are talking about women's basketball like never before." She even embraced being cast as the bad guy in this narrative. When Ice Cube offered Clark a $5 million deal to play in the Big Three, WNBA player Lexi Brown wasn't happy. She criticized the offer, claiming it contradicted the league's stated goal of providing more opportunities for WNBA players. So what's really happening here? It seems to be a mix of jealousy, resistance to change, and frustration over earnings disparities. Established players are watching a rookie shake up the entire league. Clark's impact on viewership and revenue is undeniable, and some veterans feel overshadowed. But is this criticism fair, or does it reveal deeper issues within the WNBA? Clark's situation is shedding light on the league's growing pains as it tries to expand its audience and increase player compensation. She's not just facing opposition on the court. She's dealing with an entirely different kind of pressure off it. So how is she handling it? And what does it mean for the future of women's basketball? Stay tuned as we explore Clark's response and the potential fallout for the league. The pressure had been building, but there was one moment that pushed Clark over the edge. Sheryl Swoopes, again, claimed Clark takes about 40 shots per game, a statement that is entirely false. In reality, Clark averages between 18 and 22 three-point attempts per game. These repeated false claims were the last straw. Clark decided it was time to set the record straight and defend herself against unfair criticism. Clark spoke out, addressing double standards and false claims head-on. She refused to let others diminish her hard work and achievements. Social media erupted. Some users criticized Clark further, but many came to her defense. Fans, basketball enthusiasts, teammates, and coaches emphasized her dedication and celebrated her achievements. Support poured in, showing that the basketball world recognizes her talent. This situation raises a question. Is it fair for established players to criticize Clark, or are they simply threatened by her success? One thing is clear. Her decision to speak out has exposed deep-rooted problems in the WNBA. It also highlights double standards affecting female athletes. Clark is criticized for things that would be celebrated if she were a male athlete. Think back to LeBron James entering the NBA. He was hyped and praised endlessly. When Clark draws attention to the WNBA, suddenly it's a problem. Despite her incredible skill, Clark wasn't selected for the upcoming Olympics, which raises questions about potential bias in the selection process. Would a male player with her stats be left off the team? The WNBA's response is crucial. Fans are calling for policy changes to address unfair criticism and better support rising stars like Clark. At the same time, the surge in viewership and ticket sales proves that people are genuinely interested in women's basketball. Clark is bringing new fans to the sport, benefiting everyone in the long run. Clark is not backing down. She continues to play her game and speak her mind, forcing the league to confront uncomfortable truths. Will this lead to real change in the WNBA? Only time will tell. She has already made history on the court, and now she may change the game off it as well. Caitlin Clark's stand against critics isn't just about one player. It's shaping the future of the WNBA. Her actions are sparking conversations about league culture, player relationships, and growth opportunities. She's bringing in new fans and shaking things up, giving the WNBA a chance to build a stronger, more inclusive league. What should the WNBA do about these double standards? Should they create policies to protect rising stars like Clark, or let the situation play out naturally? Share your thoughts. Clark's story isn't just about one athlete. It's about the future of women's basketball and sports equality overall.